This is a short practice to stop overthinking and quiet the mind. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position and take a few slow, deep belly breaths into the lower belly. When you inhale, you feel your belly expand. When you exhale, you feel your belly draw in. Again, a slow, deep belly breath. If you like exhaling through the mouth, that might feel like more relieving. And we'll start with a simple spinal movement here with hands on the legs, such as round the back as you exhale. And when you inhale, go the opposite direction, lifting the chin, arching the back. So like a cat-cow with your breath, moving at your own pace. Just a few times forward and back here. Create a wave of movement through your spine, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Link the breath and the movement. So at the end of each movement is the end of each part of the breath. And going slower here helps us get into a more parasympathetic nervous system response, slowing down the body, slowing down the mind. Can't control the mind so much, but we can control the breath. And when we control the breath, we have more influence over the mind. Now we'll start to finish this round that you're on and come back to a tall spine. And we'll move into a side bend. So your left arm out to your left, your right arm reaches overhead. So I'm mirroring you here. And just let your head just kind of hang heavy looking down. And you can add any variation of this. Maybe you open up towards the sky, or maybe you turn down towards the ground. Just find what feels best for you here. If you have more space, you could bend your left elbow. Couple of breaths here, creating space in the ribs around your right lung. And when you're ready, we'll come back to sitting tall again, just noticing sensation in the body. And then to the other side, side bend. Again, any variation of this, listen to your body, do what feels best for you here. As you focus on sensation in the body, less room to focus on thoughts in the mind. It's quite difficult for the brain to be focused on sensation in the moment and thinking. So we focus more on the sensation, helps quiet the overactive mind. Notice subtle sensations in the ribs. This doesn't need to be a big stretch, doesn't need to be intense, but just enough that you feel something and focus on breathing into that feeling in your left ribs, left lung. And we'll come back up to center. Again, just pausing in the middle, noticing sensation here. Walk both hands out, the fingertips reaching away. Lift through the top of the spine, lift through the heart, creating some space here in the upper traps and shoulders and neck. And then we'll draw some small circles with the nose. These might get bigger as you go in one direction a few times. If there's any pain in the neck, just work around those spots. Don't push into any pain. If you haven't already, switch direction, go the other way. And then we'll come back to a neutral spine, sitting tall. And we'll move over into hands and knees, where now you have a little more freedom of motion for that cat-cow movement. But you can add any other variations of movement here that feel good for your body. So you're checking in, listening to your body, seeing what wants attention in this moment. And we'll move into an inversion of downward facing dog. And you can bend one knee at a time, easing into this. So the main focus in this down dog is the inversion part of your head being below your heart. Anytime your mind is overactive, this can help quiet the mind as well, just having the head below the heart. In any form of inversion, could be headstand, handstand, legs up the wall. But now we'll stay in this down dog for a little while. You can keep moving a little bit if that feels good. You can hold still if that feels good. Slow belly breaths, just like we did at the beginning. Just a couple more breaths here. And we'll come forward into a plank pose, shoulders over wrists, holding here. So when we exert the physical body, we help the mind get quiet as well. So we can lift the left foot here, and if it feels okay, your right hand as well. Maybe reaching the right arm forward and breathe. And we'll lower down, back to plank, and switch sides. If anything is too much, you just do one step less. Maybe you lift the right leg, maybe you lift the left arm, and breathe. Back to the plank, all the way down to the belly, into a locust pose, any variation here. So lift the arms, lift the legs, activating the back of the body, just like we activated the front. Holding and breathing. Now your arms could reach forward, they could reach back. Any variation is okay here. Slight bend in the knees, and even squeeze the inner edges of your feet together. So you're getting a lot of activation through the legs. You aim to lift the legs a little higher to activate more of the glutes, the hamstrings. Activate the back by lifting the chest a little bit more. Arms straight to activate the triceps if you want that. Shoulders retract if your arms are back. Hold and breathe. And then we'll release down and turn over onto your back. And bring your knees in to one side. Simple twist. Arms like a goalpost or a T. And then knees back in and over to the other side. Turn your head away from the knees. And back to center. And lift your legs down for Shavasana. And now you can stay here as long as you'd like. I'll give us at least 15, 30 seconds here together. And if you want to stay longer, after the video, please do. Your body become heavy and sink down through the neck. Now, if you feel some wave of relaxation coming, please stay, enjoy, rest. If you need to go on with your day, please do. Thank you for practicing today.